Hello, YouTube. This is Miss Chris again. I'm back. So he's playing stuff over there, but we'll be reacting to the Fable gameplay overview. I'm watching this off GameSpot. There is one on IGN. I think is 50 seconds longer or 30 seconds longer, whatever. But there are multiple places where you can watch this. I'll link the GameSpot video down below if you want to watch it there. Like, watch it full. I'm watching it fully, but I'll probably stop and talk about stuff when we're going through. So be ready for me to pause a lot, because this is going to be a longer video anyways. Otherwise, I hope every setting is good. Also, I'm sorry if I cough during this. I'm still sick. I'm actually seeing the doctor tomorrow on a Friday. Also my OBS, all settings got reset, so I had to fix stuff. Hopefully everything works out, but usually I put up a timer, but since we're watching, we are just gonna put this up. I think all audio is good to go. Otherwise, we're starting this in 3, 2, 1.
Fable is Playground's first open-world action RPG, and we couldn't be more proud to be carrying on the work of the legendary Lionhead Studios.
Lionhead was fucking amazing with Fable 1, 2, and 3.
And although our game is a new beginning, I think what we're making is really faithful.
I'm very, very curious with how faithful they
all love.
That's my biggest thing, is how faithful they are. Because Fable, I technically started a playthrough of Fable 1 because I never fully did it, or I remember playing parts of it, but not the full thing. Fable 2, I played the crap out of. And Fable 3, I played even more out of. I 100%ed that game. That was a fun one.
At the heart of our game is a simple, recurring question. What does it
Hobgoblins.
mean to you to be a hero? Our game is about choices and their consequences.
Good. It should be
packed
about
with
choices.
Action, drama, British humour, moral dilemmas, and quite a few chickens. All of this combined.
I hope
in a
we can
fairy
kick
tale
those chickens.
which could only be Fable.
Apparently, this comes out in autumn. If that's
In
correct,
classic Fable fashion,
this year.
you begin the game as a child, growing up in the sleepy rural village of Briar Hill. It's here that in a moment of extreme danger, your heroic powers first emerge.
Everything seems giant, but it makes sense if you're a child. Everything would be...
But not long afterwards, disaster strikes, and the people of your village, including your beloved grandma, are turned to stone by a mysterious stranger.
Oh, wow.
Suddenly alone in the world, you'll set off on an adventure which will change Albion forever.
Turn to Stone is so incredible. What the first game was a fire. Spoilers if you haven't played Fable. Fable 1 is a fire at the start. I'm talking about the starts. Fable 2... Let me think. You're in the city, and you get invited to the King's Palace. The King's Palace. And all that happens. And then you grow up in a genie camp? Gypsy camp? Whatever it's called. Traveler camp. And then third game... You were a prince. Oh, I haven't played the third game in forever. I think you get kicked out of the kingdom. Or you run from the kingdom. Oh, it's been forever. The idea was to eventually do a playthrough of Fable 2 and 3 with my brother. For the channel at some point. We'll either be live streamed or whatever. Probably live stream, but maybe we'll just play through. But I do have a plan to have all Fable games playthroughs on here.
This is Albion like you've never seen it before. Idyllic rolling hills, magical
It's very
forests,
beautiful.
bustling villages, sleepy hamlets, oversized vegetable patches,
That's fine.
and stunning vistas.
Fable always had the technical whimsy, all the whimsy of giants and other just mythical fantasy creatures, and having giant flower patches and stuff it's fine. It's within Fable's nature.
And
This is
because
really
our
good so
Albion is
far.
truly open world for the first time,
We're
you'll
fucking
be able to
minute
explore
50
this
in,
rich
and I'm
detailed
like
world
5 minutes into
seamlessly,
this.
with the freedom to go where you want from early in the game.
We can't wait
Ugh.
to welcome you back to Albion's iconic
Albion.
capital city, Bowerstone. Home to Fairfax Castle, the old clock tower, and the legendary Heroes.
I'm going back a second. This guy, that hat looks so familiar from like the Fable games. Clock Tower. This reminds me of Fable 2, the main town that you go to. I can't think of its name. I think it's Bowerstone. The castle looks very prominent to like maybe Fable 1 or Fable 2. I don't know if Fable 3 had the same architecture. I don't think it did, since so many years have passed.
And the legendary Heroes.
I don't know if you guys ever heard, but they did talk about Fable a while back. Oh, way back when Lionhead was still around, where they said they should have not skipped like 50 or 100 years between games and actually did more in between games, but...
Guild.
It's a huge city, full of contrasts. Rich and poor, nobles and commoners, royalty and criminals. You'll spend plenty of time
This looks like the slums,
here during the game.
or the
as
workers
you discover
section.
the secrets of the Heroes Guild and its reclusive guildmaster, Humphrey
The
the
Hero Guild. I'm guessing this is the main character, which we'll probably be able to customize. That's usually how it works in these games, in Fable games. I know people are gonna... There's people against this already, because of how she looked, but you design the character, so...
In the north of Albion, you'll find mountains, craggy coastlines, spooky marshes.
Marshes were, in the old Fable games, marshes were the most terrifying thing to me, because it always led to, like, not ravens, what are they called? Oh, I can't think. Banshees and stuff like that, and it fucking terrified me.
And the bleak, windswept city of Bloodstone. Here you'll meet
Bloodstone! Oh, that's incredible. So far, Bowerstone, Bloodstone, Albion, the whole world. These are places. That's incredible. Bloodstone. I wonder how much they are introduced. Like, this is fucking cool.
the leaders of
So
rival
fucking cool.
gangs, vying for power, and uncover the secrets of the sinister but extremely well-organized Cult of Shadows. Our
Ooh.
Albion is beautiful.
I want to say the Cult of Shadows was in the... I don't know if they're in all the games. But I want to say second game you could join the Cult of Shadows by doing evil tasks. If I'm thinking of the right cult. Which is neat to see. Instead of it being... Oh, well, I'll keep going. I want to hear
and
more.
richly detailed.
In Albion, heroes are special, different. They're stronger than regular people. They're more skillful, more charismatic.
No,
More
duh.
importantly, they're those rare humans who can harness and use magic in the world around them. They have the power to do what they want.
And so do you. In our game, we want you to play as the hero you want to be. And that starts with being able
Please,
to choose how your
please.
hero character looks.
How much
In
customization?
Fable, you'll be able to pick from a range of different character heads.
Okay.
You can customize your clothing, hair,
That's
skin
fine.
tone, tattoos, and scars. So
Chicken outfit. Chicken outfit was so good in games.
the hero you play represents you.
But as well as your appearance, you can be the hero you want to be through the way you play, through the skills and abilities you
There's
learn.
so many skills and abilities of the Fable games, and you could there's always favorites. Like, I was mostly an archer that stayed back in most of these games, but I would also wield big swords and stuff.
And through the weapons you use.
Okay, so we have a wheel here. I'm guessing this is different magicas down the right here. Wind blast. Okay, that top one looks like maybe a navigation marker. Maybe fire. Is that a dog on the bottom or a fox or something? Health bar, enemy's health, enemy's shield. I'm guessing this is our shields. I don't know what the four. I'm guessing level would be my guess, maybe. Mate map, enemy markers.
Heroes in our game fight with a combination of strength. skill and will. Seamlessly blending melee and ranged
Oh,
weapons with
turning
magical
stuff into
abilities
chickens, yeah.
gives us
Kick chickens,
full lead
awesome.
combat,
So fucking cool.
allowing you to show off your personal playstyle.
Yeah, that was 25. If we go back a second, that was 25 there. So that might be level. There's also fire there. And also, it seems like you can change the order of your stuff on the 4 directions, which is great. Also looks like 4 shield now. If that is shield.
Against single opponents and large groups of enemies alike. Melee is at the heart of our close quarters combat. You'll use light and
Stagger.
heavy combos, often knocking enemies off balance and executing stylish finishers.
Okay, cool.
Swap to your ranged weapon to bypass enemy
What the
guard
fuck is that?
and deal with troublesome flying enemies. And of
Oh,
course,
that's cool.
You'll be able to unleash your powerful
It's almost like a headless horseman.
skills to both manipulate and devastate your opponents.
Lightning. Okay, lightning, fire, sword ability, whatever that is.
We're excited to be
That is not levels, I don't think.
we're excited to be bringing
Maybe that's XP, because I don't think you would gain 3 levels off killing just 3 enemies. Or maybe that's the amount of enemies killed with the magic ability, something along the lines.
excited to be bringing back some fan favorite adversaries for you to fight.
Hobgoblins. Hobbies.
As our battle brings colorful and trolls.
Okay. Awesome.
And we're adding brand new enemies too.
That's fine.
Fearsome cockatrice, a giant fire-breathing chicken.
That reminds me of I've never played it. I've only ever seen gameplay of it. Shikiro
Each enemy
with the
family
giant
is
chickens.
different, with their own weaknesses to exploit and defenses to overcome. But with all the unique tools in your combat toolbox, how you defeat your enemies is up to you.
I will say right now, when this comes out, I will probably be doing guides videos for this. Hopefully I don't overstate. I try. I would hope when this comes out, I could do guide videos in a timely timely fashion. But I don't know, because I don't want to speed through this game, but I also don't want to. I might do like a playthrough, one character for a playthrough, so you can see my playthrough, like my first playthrough, and I'll stream the entire thing, and then after that I'll do guides on a different character. I'm hoping the 2 things I'm hoping. 2 things if they're bringing back. I'm hoping they're bringing back gargoyle heads and silver keys and stuff like that, or maybe even guardian gates. I would love the guardian gates.
So there's more to being a hero in Albion than fighting.
They're not called guardian gates. I can't think of what they're called. Demon doors.
So much more. When we talk to people about their favorite memories of the original games, so many of their stories were about the stuff you can do when you weren't just being a hero.
Fucking the fucking gargoyle heads. You could hear them from miles away mocking you. So you would always hunt them down. The thing that sucked with certain games would make a silver key in a mission that you could never return, or a gargoyle head that you could never return to. So you would always be stuck if you weren't paying attention.
With the people of Albion.
For me, what I remember
I'm
most
so excited.
vividly are
This
the
is so fucking
inhabitants
cool.
of Albion, and the things you can do with
Romance,
them, or to
making
them.
coin and buying
The
houses.
thing about the classic Fable games was that in the middle of a sprawling RPG was almost a complete other game where you could just mess around with the villagers and townsfolk.
And we've built that same experience in the middle of our game too. Buying a house,
Oh my god. Blacksmithing job.
getting a
Awesome.
job, making some money.
Romancing
Oh.
a villager, getting married,
Awesome.
having kids.
Whoa. I need to go. Romando, the baker. A charitable commoner. Fancies you because your reputation generous. They think you are Karen. Date, bed, married. Like, there's a lot there. There's a lot.
Having
Oh.
kids.
Fancy a date?
Perfect. You can get to know me better.
Dating gifts. Ooh.
Buying
Whoa.
another house. Buying every house in
If I'm getting hit in
That
the
was
butt, if you do forward
in the
and
third game. Spoilers. If you wanted the
yes, 'cause you do it,
best
you
ending where
go
you
for
saved everyone, you would have to, like, if you wanted to, instead of betraying the citizens, you would have to get so much money, and a lot of it came from just business, and you just have to AFK or like speed up your time to get further in. But
Albion.
yeah, so you purchase price, income of the house is 28,000. It's 2 people live in there. Number 5, Tower View residence. This is Bower Stone. This is the Bower Minister.
Every house in Albion. Buying every business in Albion. Getting rich.
Marrying a bunch more people. Having a bunch.
That was always an achievement I just didn't want to get.
that's what you do.
Where you could have a, I think it was the second one maybe, where you could have the achievement was based on having a wife in every town. I just didn't want to do that because technically they never travel town to town, so you could technically have a wife in every town and have children with them and all that. So
More kids. Probably getting divorced along the way for good measure.
And this game within a game is unique to Fable. It's systemic, interconnected, and you see the ripple effects of the things.
I don't think
you
I
do
have any Fable
everywhere you
content
go.
other than my first playthrough. I started
And all
on
of this
Fable 1.
revolves around the people who live in Albion, who we call the living population. There are more than 1,000 of them, and every single one is unique. Each of them has a name, a role, a daily routine,
That's
and their own personality.
awesome.
You
I
could follow
here's the
any
thing.
one of them.
I know a lot of people were pissed that this game, we got no mention of it. We got no mention of it for years now. But to build a world around Fable and like take what Fable was and build off of it, take stuff that was in Fable but also redesign and add more, but not just that, like making a whole new landscape and all that, but then to also make every NPC have like names and jobs and routines and all that. I could get why it took forever to make a good Fable game. It takes time, and that's why I'm hoping this launches with not too many glitches, but
For a
we'll
day.
see.
And just watch them live their life.
They'll get up, go to work, spend some leisure time on hobbies, then go home to bed.
But what's even cooler is that you can talk to every single one of them in fully voiced conversations and interact with them.
That's insane. This also probably took for fucking ever to voice every NPC in the game. Fucking insane.
Loads of different
That's
ways.
insane.
Maybe the
That's
job
like
they go to is
Genshin or
working
stuff
for
like
you
that, where I'm
because
like,
you
oh my
hired them
god,
to work
how
in
much
one of your
time?
businesses.
Hey you, working hard? How can I help you, boss?
Maybe the bed they
Even if
sleep
it's
in is
even if it's basic shit, like basic talks, it's still gonna take a long time. Zarya the Butcher, kind-hearted commoner, likes you because you hired them. They appreciate the opportunity. Browse goods. Well, there's a bunch here, but so they bought whatever business
bed they
they're
sleep in
the
is in a
butchers.
house you own because you're the landlord.
Or maybe their bed is on the street because you evicted them.
All right.
Oh, it's you. You're awful.
And all of the stuff you do
You evicted them. They think you are heartless. Dislikes you because I love the beggar.
affects what they think of you.
You're a legend.
Because everything you do builds your
That's a giant fucking beanstalk. But I know there was a trailer where it looked like we are going up into the clouds, which is cool.
reputation.
Very impressive. Now that's an hero right there.
Morality has always been super important to Fable. That tension between good and evil underpinned all of the original games. And morality is central to our game too. But we have a slightly different take on it.
Chicken cake
For us,
chaser.
morality isn't black and white. There are lots of grey areas.
Oh,
And importantly, morality is subjective. No two people see things
increase
exactly the same way.
interest.
And that's how it works in our game too.
Everything you do earns you a reputation.
Tycoon, rich
And every
tycoon.
person in Albion will have a different reaction to you as a result.
Hello there.
Yeah, we get it. You're rich.
They'll remember things you did to
Your reputation, rich tycoon. They think you're a rich tyrant. Rich twat. That was me fucking messing up words, like usual. This is cool because it makes sense. You would never be able to make everyone happy. The idea of every little fucking action doing something to give you a reputation that everyone will remember, as long as they seen or know about what you've done, makes it so interesting, because you could technically run through the game regularly and end up with all these different titles and reputation names, and then the next time you change something smaller and you do something that's off the path, and suddenly now you have all these new titles and reputations off that next playthrough. This is gonna be fucking cool.
or hate you for the choices you make, and they will always tell you why.
That's
Although,
good.
Usually from a safe distance.
Our game will never judge you, but the people of Albion will.
That's fine.
Imbecile.
Your reputation is created by the choices you make, and you are going to make a lot of them. Big choices, little choices, moral choices, and some choices that will actually change the landscape of Albion for the rest of your game.
Can I just say something? Them saying that, it brings me chills, because every Fable game had this system where you might run into something and you either do a good choice or a bad choice, and it changes the game. For you might not know now, but like something you choose, maybe a person wants gold to fix up this town because the town is in dire need of help, so you give them 5,000 gold, and then suddenly there's a time skip. I'm referencing one of the games, if you guys know what I'm talking about. I think the town needed money for investment, and you pay 5,000 gold. I think it was 5,000, and then there's like a 7-year time skip, wherever, and you come back and the town is changed forever. You get a discount on everything because you helped make the town a better place, but also the town is so much more flourished. But if you never met that person, that town stays the same and gets worse over that 7-year time skip. Same game. There are these bandits, and there's report papers, criminal report papers on them. If you bring them to the guards and be a good citizen, Bowerstone will remember that. You will get discounts and other stuff, and the slums or the common place is excellent. It is pristine and really beautiful. But if you give those bounties to you destroy them, or I can't remember if you destroy them or if you give them to the bandits, when you come back, no discount, and everything is ruined for the rest of the game. Fable 3, I'll bring this up, did it at the very end. The very end of the game, they did a lot of it, where you could sign a contract and you would get more gold, but it would ruin a part of the map for the rest of your playthrough. And they did a lot of that at the very end. Oh, we're going to drain this lake and do a mine here. So you can choose that or just leave the lake as usual. So one gameplay you could have the lake, but the other gameplay you have the lake drained, and now you have a new cave system that you've never seen before that is only on this one, but people hate you for it. It is such a cool fucking mechanic, and it's one of my favorite things Fable had ever brought me into. Of like, one small action changes the world forever, and you have to live with those consequences. Either you love them or you hate them, and you know to do better in the future if you want to do better, unless you really want to be evil. It's such a great mechanic that I fucking love. I know Dying Light 2 apparently has some of that mechanic. I'll eventually play through the game. I played through Dying Light 1 by myself. If I play through the second one, I'll probably stream it. But I know it has that type of mechanic. I can't wait to pick up a game like this.
We call this idea, your choices change the world. Let's give you an example.
Early in the game, you'll meet a character named Dave, an egotistical gardener in a rural village who discovers a magical growth formula. He accidentally turns himself into a giant and becomes a big problem. It'll be your job to deal with him, and ultimately it will be your choice whether to kill him or to spare him. If you kill him, his giant corpse will lie on the farmland just outside of town for the rest of the game.
And that is going to affect house prices. It will also affect what a lot of the villagers think about you.
Especially Dave's sister.
In Fable, the
That's
choices
fine.
you make will define you. What does being a hero mean to
Fable
you?
is really is the choices define you.
At Playground Games, we've built a pedigree for beautiful, immersive, open-world experiences. Yes, they've typically involved sports cars, but this is a passion project for all of us here. Every member of this team, which we've built
I'll let this finish before I talk, because there's a lot to talk about and to go back on. I've already talked a lot. This was a 10-minute video, and I've already talked for 15 plus minutes.
Fans just like us, but also to introduce Fable to gamers who've never played the series before. It's been great to finally tell you a little about the game we're making.
I believe they said this was coming to PlayStation 2, which I'm fine
I'm
with.
excited to tell you today that Fable is coming to Xbox, PC, and PlayStation in
I'm fine with that.
2026. From all of us here, thanks for watching.
As someone who has, let me put this down. As someone who's played Fable for the played the Fable games, to give Fable and bigger community, to have people who have never experienced Fable for the first time as this, and if this comes out with no bugs, I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm happy with that, because same thing with the like Halo 1 being remastered and being released everywhere. I'm fine with that. I'm an Xbox gamer. I'm mostly Xbox and PC, but I'm fine with that for being released. It's what, one more game is exclusive, that's fine. That's really fine in the end, at least in my book. I know a lot of people hate it. Here's the thing. When they first announced who was working on Fable, I had very not great hopes for them, because of they said they did racing games and stuff. But after seeing this and the small teasers and stuff they've shown so far, this whole thing really makes me excited for this, because this was phenomenal. Like, this was incredible gameplay, and them talking. There's, like I said, it's great to see some stuff returning from Fable. I really hope Demon Doors and, like, maybe, if anything, I would hope Demon Doors would come back. If Gargoyles and Silver Keys and stuff don't come back, I'm fine with that. I would love Demon Doors, though. That would be my one hope. If anything to come back, I would love Demon Doors. But who knows? If they all come back, I'll be fucking over the moon. Like I said, more than likely when this comes out, I'll be streaming it. I'll stream my first playthrough, and then hopefully I can figure out quality, because I know sometimes the streams are lower quality and then I actually recording, but that's whatever. But yeah, I'll stream my first playthrough, then after that I'll do guides for everything. I'll make a new character and just go through. Unless I can get all the collectibles after the game is completed. Then I would just play. Also, my first playthrough, I'll probably not try to pick up any items, just in case. Also, if I'm playing through my first playthrough, and I get to a point where I end the stream, and I can get a side achievement and do a guide, I'll do that too, between streams. But there should be a lot of Fable. Like I said, I'm planning on doing more of Fable 1 playthrough. I plan on doing a playthrough with my brother on Fable 2 and 3. But yeah, we do plan on stuff like that. I don't know how much I will do and how quickly, because I'm still sick. The coughing isn't too bad, but it's still there. And all the other symptoms I've been having is still there. So see a doctor tomorrow, hopefully, unless they push it back and I have to go somewhere else, which I really hope not.
was gonna say while you're focusing, I just wasn't gonna use the break.
Them confirming stuff like the choices, them confirming like blacksmithing is back and money earning and buying houses and
What?
in like tariff, like increasing the prices on stuff, lowering the prices, how characters react to you based on just everything you do is fucking incredible. Kicking chickens is great. I'm fine with them saying that you can not customize fully, you just choose base faces and then you design a character around it. I'm fine with that. Some people probably wanted full design.
He was attacking you constantly.
But
it takes a moment to come in.
That's fine.
The old clock tower.
Put
and
this
the
back up.
legendary Heroes Guild.
Yeah, the Heroes Guild being back, which is great. I was really fearful that the Heroes Guild wouldn't return. I was fearful we wouldn't get as much Fable return, like elements. But it seems like they are doing a fucking excellent job. Like, this is, if everything, like I said, if this comes out with like barely no glitches, I know it's going to come out with glitches, but if it comes out with little glitches here and there and not too many game breaking glitches, I'm perfectly fine with that. Like I said, I'm also fine with it releasing on all platforms. That's fucking cool. People who have never played Fable, this would be their first Fable. I did see people talking on Twitter about how this will be their first Fable game. Like, they've never played Fable before, and this will be their first Fable game. That's why I really hope this comes out great without too many glitches. I really hope so, because for people first experience to experience Fable for the first time ever, I would love for them to do it, like show it off.
For appearance, you can be the hero you want.
So, in Fable, you'll be able to pick from a range of different character heads and customize your clothing, hair, skin tone, tattoos, and scars.
I wonder if there's gonna be any pre-order skins. They've had pre-order DLC for stuff like this before. They had Halo in Fable, I believe it's Fable 2. Fable 2 or Fable 3. I think Fable 2. You had the Halo sword and the Master Chief armor. I really hope there's stuff like that.
This is a passion project for all of us here. Every member of this team, which we've built from scratch, has two key things in common: a deep love for the franchise and a burning desire to bring it back. We're making this for Fable fans just like us, but also to introduce Fable to gamers who've never played the series before.
Never played the series before is incredible.
It's been great to finally tell you a little.
Because when all time passes us, there will always be new people to the franchise. Always be new people to certain franchises. Some might not jump into the first game. Some might jump into the very last game that comes out. And if you put out a hella good game, you might bring them back to the earlier games. You can bring them into a brand new world. I'm saying this as a person myself. I played through Resident Evil Village. I love the game. I'm solely playing through Resident Evil 0. My goal is to go through all the Resident Evil games now. If it wasn't for Village, I probably would have never picked up Resident Evil. Like, I want to play some of the Metal Gear games eventually, and some other games. I played through the first Dead Space, and it was phenomenal. I still have to do another playthrough of it to get the other ending and see how that ends up. But that's a different note. But yeah, I'm sorry about talking your ear off. I don't know if you guys are Fable fans as much as I am. I have my old 360 controller before it broke was the Fable 3 controller, which was my favorite controller to use until it broke.
Like Warwick ain't hidden his shit.
Fable was always a idea of a tattoo to get the Heroes Guild tattoo. Somewhere's on me. It would probably be on my arm, if anything. Other than that, let me just quickly check one last thing. Let me mute real quick just to see what this is.
Here, I'm gonna try and attack, and then if you can get an assist in, go.
Okay, so it seems like there's a 38-second trailer that got put out, and it shows off just a lot of the gameplay, not fully broken down. It's just a quick gameplay video. Being called Chicken Chaser is gonna be great, because I wonder how before I outro this fully, being called Chicken Chaser is gonna be really cool, because you can see if you could tell if someone has never kicked a chicken in their gameplay. If you went through and they could show off, oh, I beat the game with never kicking a chicken, like stupid stuff like that. I can't wait to see. The only other game I'm looking forward to, other than this, coming out, I know Xbox didn't say anything about it, but fucking Gears of War E-Day, that's the only other one I'm very, other than Halo 1 remastered. But yeah, otherwise, I'll end the video here. Like I said, I'll link this down below, the GameSpot place where I watched it, if you want to watch it fully or break it down or whatever. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'm sorry I rambled for so long, but like I said, I really fucking love Fable. I've loved Fable for years. It's just my problem. I never put out too much Fable content. Otherwise, if you guys like the video, you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I recommend subscribing to the channel. Keep all content. Otherwise, this has been Mr. Crazy Goon signing off. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night. Wherever you are, just have a good day. Hopefully I see you guys in the next video, and peace.